Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Woo! Congratulate yourself. You made it to the end of the work week. Welcome to those who are new. This is Ed Talk TV, Conversations Worth Having. I'm your host, Ed Troxel, and I'm the tech-savvy business strategist who helps you get your business and tech life right. I know, it's crazy, but it's Friday, so we're actually going to hey, Vicky, welcome. We're going to have some fun on a Friday. We're switching things up for those who have been following me for a while. For those who are new to my page, because I know it's Friday and I get a lot of new people who start showing up on the page here, welcome. This is a business talk show. We talk about business, tech, and the user experience. We typically go live Monday through Friday, but we will talk about what's changing starting next week here shortly. The way the show is structured, we have random news, and then we'll have a commercial break, and then we talk about our main topic, which today is going to be you. Yeah, you guys. So pop in, tag your friends, share this out. I want to know about your business, and I want you to share your business. So it's going to be promoting yourself, but not just dropping a link. Don't be doing that. Don't just drop a link. There's going to be more to it, and we'll talk about that during the main segment. First, I'm going to take a sip of water, and hello to everyone jumping in right now. So let's jump into random news, and then we'll go from there. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Elon Musk, he's gained some backlash, I guess you could say. And we're going to take a look here. Let me share my screen with you guys, if I can get the right one. There we go. Elon Musk from Tesla, he is getting into some hot water right now for being on get this, his interview with whoever this person is was 4 hours long. They talked for 4 hours. I'm like, what? What? And during the interview, apparently, wherever they're at, the smoking marijuana is legal, and Elon Musk decided to have some. Well, it's not a good look. I mean, number one, that's not a good look, of course, right? But number two, the Tesla stock went down because of this. So we have to remember, as business owners, we have to think about our actions and realize that there is really no separation between us in our personal lives and us in our business lives, right? That we really, there is no line that separates us. We really cross over all the time. Now, we can always be careful and try not to, post things like, if he wants to smoke weed, I mean, fine, but don't have that on an interview, and especially don't have that, publicly out there, because you're on top of things, and you're supposed to be on top of things for your business and stuff. So we have to be mindful of that kind of stuff. Vicky says, oh yeah, I saw this earlier. Yeah, it's one of those things that we just have to understand that no matter what level we're at in business, whether we're just starting out or we're up at the top of our game, we have to be mindful of what we're doing and what we're putting out there, because it's going to be out there. We have to know that. So this one's been getting some heat. And what's cool about this next story is Florida. There's always something crazy happening in Florida. I don't know about what it is about Florida, but this one I like. So it's a mobile haircut. Mobile haircut, you guys. So what's cool about this is, I think his name's Fritz. I can't remember. It started at the beginning of this video, but I'll play the video so I can show it to you from this news station here, the local 10 News. But look at this. He took this bus, and we had this conversation, I think it was yesterday, right, with the hotel, the Surf Hotel, taking the Mercedes-Benz truck and transforming it. Well, this guy took one of the vans that is in his area and transformed it into a barbershop on wheels. And he'll come to you to cut your hair for $20. I was like, that's cheap for somebody to drive to you to get your haircut. But what I thought was really cool is the fact that he's making his business stand out, which is why he got featured on the news here, is because he took something that he wanted to do to the next level. Yes, he started out with the barbershop, having a chair there, but then he decided, I wanted to stand out more. I want to be able to go to the next level. And so he took this bus, retrofitted it. Mind you, the bus, as you can see, it's not like it's super fancy or even really cool looking, right? I mean, we can kind of all agree it's kind of like, whatever. But that's not the thing. That's not the point. The point is that he has this business that he knows he can help people with by cutting their hair, and it's something that people need. And he will then go to you. It's that convenience part, right? So we have to think about that and remember, I do the comparison of like the truck, his van, to our websites. We think that our websites have to be all fancy and beautiful and amazing in order to get business. They don't. They don't. It takes time, especially if you're starting out. You just need to start. So like with him, he just started and he was able to have his business on wheels, and then he started adding slowly, I gotta get my screen back here. He started adding slowly like air conditioner, the chair, the little spinny things on the back. Marilyn says, that's cool. This would be handy for seniors and those who have a hard time getting out of the house. Exactly. Listen, you guys, I would have him come over and cut my hair too, to be honest. Like, if I don't have to drive to go get my hair cut, that's awesome. Like, who doesn't want that, right? Although some days I do want to get out. But, it's one of those things that's about the convenience part and knowing that there's that option. And now he's standing out from the crowd, right? He's not just another barber who can cut your hair. He's a barber who can come to you and cut your hair and still be affordable. So it's just one of those things that you got to look out for ways that you can be different in the market. Because think about it. How many of us know at least, we may not know them, but we drive by them, at least a handful or two of barbershops or salons or spas or places you get your nails done, all of those massage places. Like, there's so many of them, sometimes so many in just a couple block radius, that it's like, how do you get business? How do you stand out? Like, what makes you different than the one next door? And so it's doing things like this that we have to remember will make us stand out. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back to talk about you and promoting your business. So feel free, share this out, tag your friends, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. So tell me, even if you're watching the replay, what are you promoting this week? What are you so excited about? What did you have as a quick win this week? Maybe it wasn't quick, but what kind of win are you celebrating? As you just saw in the commercial before, during the break, that is my new signature course. So I'm totally celebrating that this week because I finally launched it, and it's there for anybody to have and be part of, whether they're just starting out or they've started, but they're kind of like, I still need to have like a roadmap and kind of a how to get my business up and running with a solid foundation. So like, that's my big thing this week. And I wanted to start doing this on Fridays where we have this promotional space for us. Now, I don't know if I'll go live, so now I'm kind of transitioning. You guys can do that even if you're watching the replay. Let me know in the comments what you're promoting. Make sure to say why is that a win for you? What is it about, that new course that you're excited about? How's that going to impact other people's lives? Like, give us a little why behind it. And it could just be your website. It could be your email opt-in. Like, I don't care. Like, just let us know what it is, but don't just drop a link, because I want to teach you to go a little bit above and beyond and really have the next level, because that's what's going to make you stand out not only here, but everywhere else you go and promote. Marilyn says, I completed my rocking chair storytelling sessions guide. Oh, tell us more. I like that. While you're doing that, just to let you guys know a little bit of program changes coming up starting next week. We're going to test out going live once a week. I know, it's crazy. So Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be our main show next week. And then, as I was mentioning, on Fridays, we're going to start doing promotional days here. I don't know if I'll go live every Friday, but we'll see how it works. But if I don't go live on Fridays, I'll still put out a post, so then that way you guys can promote within that post. The whole point of that is to engage you and to allow you to meet new people, as you probably see on other Facebook profiles, or mostly you see that in Facebook groups. I like to have that on my page because I don't have a public group. The only group I have right now that I am managing is my Hey Ed community. So if you don't know what that is, you can check that out at edtroxel.com. That's the business and tech support membership that I offer. But I wanted to be able to do this so that way you guys can have a chance to share in more places what you do, what you're excited about, and really get people to check you out, because it's getting harder and harder for us to have that organic reach, if you will, because of the algorithms and the way Facebook acts and things like that. So that's when we have to start working together, right? Teamwork equals success. We have to start working together and share our spaces to help each other out, which is why I always encourage you to request to become a guest here on the show, because that allows you to share with me, but my entire audience and your audience, what you do, what you're excited about, what you're into, all of that. And then that helps you get your name out there, right? That's the cool thing. Marilyn says, I am doing a storytelling session with primarily seniors, where I sit down and get to know them and their story. Oh my goodness. We need to have you on the show. That is cool. I'm going to tell you about my little connection to that. Combine their stories in words and pictures in a book about them. Oh, Marilyn, that is so cool. Here's a fun fact for you and everyone tuning in, even if you're watching the replay. So when I had my magazine, that was my first business, Mix It Up Magazine, there was a section in there that I called When I Was Your Age. And the whole idea about that was having stories from our elders in there talking about their life, like back in the day, right? So I love that. And when you can get people, especially people older than you, to be able to share their stories, let me tell you, it is a beautiful thing, you guys. It's a beautiful thing. Marilyn, I can't wait to learn more about that and hear more about that. So whether you want to become a guest on the show or not, no worries, but I want you to keep us in the loop about that, because that's super cool. Vicky says, I must come back on your show sometime. Yes, Vicky, you need to, because I know that you're popping on live a lot more. I see you in my news feed every so often, because it's crazy. The other thing that I'm going to try, and maybe we'll try this next week, you guys, that, so for those who don't know, I go live here on the page through a third-party program called Ecamm Live. So I use my desktop to be able to have like all the fancy stuff go on here and stuff. I can somewhat do that through Facebook. There's a little trick that I have. However, on Facebook, I haven't been able to bring people on as guests, meaning if I wanted to bring Marilyn on right now, I can't do that through my computer because we have to go through Skype. But if I was on the Facebook app, I could tap on her profile and it would pop up if it worked. But it hasn't worked. So maybe next week we'll try to see if I can go live through the app and see if I can get that to start working, because my vision would be to make the becoming a guest on the show easier and just be able to have the conversations and be like, cool, you want to come on? Boop, here we go. So we'll see. I'm just kind of being open with you guys about like the vision and what's going on here. There's so much there. Yeah, totally, Marilyn. Vicky says, oh, that's good that you see me pop up. Oh, yeah, Vicky, totally see you pop up every so often. Whoops, I got the dog right behind me. It's like one is always right next to me. Yeah, that's the thing, you guys. When it comes to the Facebook algorithm, even if you're watching the replay, understand that as we know, it's really messed up. Some days more so than others. And for instance, today I saw a post, I was going to comment on it, and I didn't like it. Here's a tip for you guys. Whenever you're browsing the newsfeed, if there's a post that you are at all interested in, at the very least, like it. Trust me on this, because you can always find it later, and I'll have to teach you that. But just at least like it. Because I didn't like it yet, and I was going to go comment, and then I clicked on something, it took me away from it, I came back, the newsfeed is all, I haven't been able to find the post. And I can't remember what group it was in, and I've searched the newsfeed and refreshed it several times throughout the day today. I'm so over it. I've seen more posts, I've seen the same post from the same person more times than I would like to in one day. So I'm just like done. It's just crazy. Marilyn says, I lost you for a few seconds. Oh, cut out. Oh, no worries. We didn't cover too much craziness there. Yes, Vicky, very glitchy. So yes, I'm going to make note of that, you guys, to teach you. Like I said, next Tuesday is our new showtime. We are going to not learn this on Tuesday, I don't think, but I'm going to put this in the bank. Teach. Perfect. See, I almost gave it away to you guys. So anyway, I don't want to waste your time. It's a Friday. I know a lot of you are going to be out ready to hit the weekend. Some of you, UK viewers, are already either in bed or out at the club. I don't know. Do you guys call it the club? Or, because I know pub, but disco hall? What do you guys call, Vicky, help me out here. What do you guys call the clubs, like where you go dancing? Because it's Friday night, and, you know, some of you guys still do that. I have not, but I would like to. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that. So even if you're watching the replay, feel free to promote your business in the comments, but don't just drop a link. Let us know why you're excited about it, like what people can get from it, and go from there. I'm too old for the club, I know. There's some days, though, that we feel young enough for it, right? It's usually in the middle of the day or early in the morning when it's totally not a club hour. And then when club time comes around, we're like, yeah, my bed's calling. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Vicky, okay, cool. Vicky says club, nightclub. Okay, cool. So it's the same. Awesome. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in on a Friday, and for those who are watching the replay on whatever day it is, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you back here next week on Tuesday, so mark your calendars, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we will see you then. So have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.